Hi, I'm Jesse with Thumper Fab. Today we're going to show you how to install your Xpedition XP headache rack. In order to install your headache rack, you will need to remove the bolt that holds the roll cage together underneath the roof. To do that, you will have to remove the panels from the inside of the vehicle to access the nut on the back of the roll cage. The first step is to remove your upper seat belts from the column on the roll cage. To access the nut, there is a rubber grommet so you can access the nut behind the seat belt. In order to access the nut behind the seat belt, you will need to use a short socket and a ratchet, 18 millimeter, and then a 16 millimeter If you have the audio option, you will need to remove your factory speakers from the roof. To do that, there are two T40 Torx heads holding the speaker up there. The next step is to remove the one T40 Torx head bolt and three T30 Torx head bolts from your panel. Now there are several plastic rivets that need to be removed from the panel, and then you should be able to pop the panel out. While we're here, there is one 8 millimeter bolt with a 13 millimeter head holding the brace for the window on. You want to loosen that up where you can gain access to the hole behind the bolt. Now it's time to start on the outside. You can start by removing the two plastic body rivets, one on either side of the vehicle, right underneath the corner of the windshield. And then we'll take an 18 millimeter socket and remove the roll cage bolt while holding back up on the nut so it doesn't fall out on the inside. So now you want to take your upper bracket, you have one driver and one passenger, insert your 12 by 70 bolt and insert your spacer that comes in the kit. And then place it loosely on the vehicle. Now it's time to start on your headache rack. You will install your plastic plugs on the bottom of the tube and they just pop right in. Now you're ready to install your access panel. It can be a little tricky to get in there, but it will fit. First you want to start with your two 8 by 20 bolts that have a 13 millimeter head, and they go on each side of the headache rack. We'll take our four 8 millimeter by 20 carriage bolts and your four lock nuts and start them at the top of your insert panel. Now it's time to open your winch box. You can start by mounting your winch controller switch. There are several options to mount it. You can mount it on the side bracket or on your accent panel. To do that, you'll remove the bolt that is attached to the winch switch wherever you choose to mount it, using the same bolt you took off. The next item you want to remove from your winch box is your fair lead. You just place it onto the fair lead plate, insert the bolts and tighten them. Now you're ready to put your winch in place. First you want to unroll a couple wraps so you can start the winch cable rope through your fair lead. Your Thumper Fab headache rack will come with four M6 by 16 millimeter nuts with a 10 millimeter head for your socket, and also a 6 millimeter lock washer to secure your winch to the headache rack. Now with the help of a friend, you can go ahead and raise your headache rack up to the back and start one bolt at the top. Now you're ready to insert your T-nut for the lower mount bracket. If you still have a friend, it helps to have them line up the hole. You will stick it in the hole where you took the push pin out. Now that you have both of your lower bolts started but still loose, you can take your upper bolt back out on both sides and lean the rack forward to access your other top bolts. Now that you have both your bolts started in the headache rack, you can now replace the 12mm by 70 bolt and spacer at the top of the rack. Now that you have all your bolts started loosely, you can go ahead and tighten all your bolts that secure the headache rack to the cage, uppers and lowers. We're now ready to install your hook. To start, you'll put your rubber stopper on that comes with the winch. Using the Allen head that comes with the winch, remove 2 of the bolts. And then you can spread it open and reinstall your bolts. Now to install your hook, all you have to do is remove your cotter pin and the keeper pin, slide the hook through the eye, reinstall your cotter pin, and then put your lanyard on. Now we're ready to start the wiring. The battery is located under the driver's seat. In order to remove the driver's seat, you will remove 2 T40 Torx head bolts from the front of the seat and then lift it out. Your battery is located underneath this panel. So we got our winch all wired up. For a cleaner look, we ran the winch wire down the roll cage and we drilled a hole in the back side of the plastic under the window, ran the wire down through the pocket all the way down to the battery. So your contactor box will need to be mounted close to the battery because you only have a couple of feet of wire. You will mount the big red wire to the positive terminal of the battery, and you will mount the big black wire to the negative terminal of the battery. On your contactor, you will have a black wire and a blue wire. These wires will connect to the switch you mounted in the headache rack earlier. The blue and yellow wire coming from your contactor box will need to be routed up through your pillar and then out to your winch and wired straight to your blue and yellow contact points on the winch. Now that you have routed your blue and yellow wire from the contactor box at the battery, that you have 1 blue connection on the winch and 1 yellow connection on the winch. You will tighten the wires accordingly. Your winch will come with a wireless controller, or you'll have the wired controller. The wired controller should be hooked to a key on switch via the red wire on the switch. We will have to find a key on terminal to put the small red wire on. For our key on hot wire, we are going to tie into the cigarette lighter inside of the console. It is the orange wire with a black stripe. First we'll cut the ring terminal off of the little red wire, and then we will strip that wire back, and then we will place our connecting terminal and crimp that on. Then all you should have to do is place the ring terminal, apply your power wire, and you should be good to go. Now that you got all your bolts tight and your wires ran, you can test your winch. If everything works like it should, you're ready to ride.